Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? This is so wonky. It just is what it is. This is the world I live in. Everything's wonky. Everything's broken. It's just my life. It's just the life that I lead, and I'm always looking at the wrong place because as I look at myself, I'm like, you're not looking at the camera. But then if I look at the camera, I get confused. And so, hello, how are we doing? I just wanted to come on. It's an impromptu Sunday night live. It's Sunday. Today's Sunday. I think I'm just so unwilling to believe that tomorrow is already Monday. I reject it. I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus. I will not believe that tomorrow is Monday. I was in my office. I'm doing some cleaning and organizing and some stuff like that. It's been a very chill day. I had a show last night. If you saw my previous post on my post tab, I showed off a wig that I got from Acacia Forgot from Drag Race Season 17. She actually lived in Grand Forks for a while. I don't think we actually performed in any shows together. But I did know her. I sound like Glinda in Wicked. Like, I did know her. I mean, our paths did cross once when we were at school. She went to school in Grand Forks, and I lived in Grand Forks, and we had chatted a little bit, and I knew her from different community things. And anyway, long story long, she was selling some wigs, and I got this fun, like, mullet wig, and so I posted it. You'll have to let me know what you think of it. Obviously, she wore it better, but I thought I would give it a run at the show last night. And today, while I was cleaning and organizing, I have a bunch of new acrylic jewelry that I thought it would be fun. I've talked about some of my acrylic pieces before. Let's see if we've got any here that I may have shown off, but I talked about, there's a couple different people that I've been buying from. One is Femme de Bloom, and they are Femme de Bloom, FEMMEDEBLOOM.com. So you can go to their website, or I'm Your Present on Etsy. So like this hot dog necklace, oh, that's going to be terrible trying to figure out how to do that without blinding you. But this fabulous acrylic hot dog necklace is from I'm Your Present. I've had that for a couple years. That's how I found her. I found, if you've seen any of my photos where I have the plus size Barbie necklace, I got that necklace and the hot dog at the same time. And I've got a few more pieces from I'm Your Present. I've got some pieces from Femme de Bloom. And I just thought, let's have a fun night. I'll just show off some of my fun acrylic jewelry. I've been doing a little shopping. We've talked about how I've been shopping my feelings. This last week was murder, and so I'm excited to just talk about some fun, not very high, not very high risk sort of things. Just like something to just kind of relax, have a little orange cream Coke Zero. I'm a fan. I like it. Yeah, so we've got some things. And I had talked about some of these pieces in an earlier live because we talked about how for my photo shoot, I had ordered some pieces. Like, for example, if you've seen the preview of the Ms. Pac-Man look, which I love, this is the pill popper necklace that I ordered for that. And it was so fun because I'd ordered from her before, but you never really know on like crafty sites, you know, sometimes home crafters tend to be a little bit more on the Little House on the Prairie conservative side. So I didn't know. So I was like, I've got this idea. I messaged her and I was like, I've got this idea and I think it'll be really fun. It's for a photo shoot and it's Pac-Man themed. And I was like, so could you do a necklace? Because she does like custom necklaces. So you can do like a 1-line necklace or a 2-line necklace. And so I said, can I get one of the 2-line necklaces where it says pill popper? But then in front of the word pill, can you put a little Pac-Man, like the little Pac-Man shape? And she was very cool. She was like, yes, absolutely. That sounds so fun. And then I put a little rhinestone to give him a little eye because it was just the acrylic piece. And so this I used for my photo shoot. And then I had also gotten some other fun. This has shown up in a couple of videos, my Glam Geek and Gore. I've been wearing, for the like videos, I'm always trying to figure out my style on this channel has certainly gone up and down. I started it, and that's why I started calling myself the trash queen of Glam Geek and Gore, is because I was like, I don't necessarily want to get, I mean, obviously I'm doing the whole face and getting all dolled up that way, but I was like, what if I just wore t-shirts? And so a lot of my early videos, it's just like a painted face, a wig, and t-shirts, sometimes some rings and things like that. And it has kind of evolved where I do like to have more of a dress or like a more feminine kind of top or whatever on. And I do like to have some jewelry, but instead of the big rhinestones, I kind of like these acrylic necklaces as just like a fun little moment. And Angie has gotten me some fun acrylic ones. So some that are over here. I've got a little container. So this is that the plus size Barbie that I mentioned. This was one of the first 2 items that I ordered from I'm Your Present on Etsy. So this is plus size Barbie. And then we've got, this is the one that I ordered because I thought, well, I'm the trash queen of glam, geek, and gore. So I thought I should have some that are kind of glam, some that are geek, and some that are gore. This one is so blown out. I'm trying to get it to focus on the color. There we go. Because it's kind of this like limey neon yellow green with purple. And I just love that font. You can choose your font. These necklaces from I'm Your Present are so fun because you can choose your fonts and your colors and all that kind of stuff. This is one that Angie got me, and this is one of the ones that she got me a little collection of them for my birthday. And it really kind of helped get me back into like the idea of wearing acrylic jewelry rather than always having to bust out all the rhinestones. So that was one that she got me. And then this is one of the gore. She got me this little, another Janessa, but with like kind of a horror font. And then what else is in here? This is one of my favorites. This is one from Angie. Hey, Grace, how's it going? This has shown up in a few videos. We've had this for a while. So this is the Janessa J, which I think she said she bought this one because she thought it kind of, she said the font kind of looked like horror. And I can see that from like the old comic books, but it makes me think of comic books, and it's kind of the geeky one too. And then we've got this blue Janessa. This was the glam one. It had the little droplets. And then there's one more. Yes, this was the other one. The red one without a backing. She didn't like how that turned out as well, so then she ordered this one. So this is another present from Angie for gore, where it's the drippy horror one. And I like that I've got different sizes, different kind of fonts and things. So that's all the stuff that's over here in this. I've got this container that's got some jewelry in the bottom part, and then the top has my setting sprays. So hello, Grace. Glad to see you. If anybody else is here, it says there's 3 people watching. Oh, there's Mama Champagne. I was having some issues, but I'm here now. Mama Champagne. It wouldn't be a visit for Mama Champagne if she didn't have some tech issues getting all connected. The YouTube be fighting her. So let's talk about some fun acrylic jewelry, some newer additions to my collection. Because I was like, you know what? I really like this, and I should get some earrings because a lot of my wigs are styled so that you can see my ears. And so, and also I have to, I have to get a haircut because my hair is starting to grow out. It's at kind of an awkward length. And since I had the show last night, I did like I like really quick hatcheted away some of the hair because I was wearing this double stack wig that I have, and it's too far back. Like for some reason it doesn't sit far enough up. My head is too big for it or something. And so I had to kind of hatchet the sides. And so I'm like, okay, now you have to go get a haircut at some point. But I've given myself, for my own mental health, I have decided that we have to have a 3-day waiting period on giving myself the quarantine buzz cut, because that's always, whenever I do something like this and then it's a little bit wild, I am like, that's when I'm like, oh, I'll just buzz my hair. It'll be fine. It's hair, it grows back. And then it's a horrendous experience. So I've given myself a 3-day waiting period because I always talk myself down from it. So we do need to fix this, but because I work by myself and I don't have any like stuff that I need to record in boy mode that I know of for a while, so I have a little bit of time to get this fixed. But yeah, so we've got I just needed that wig to look okay on stage. So that's going on there. But let's talk about some jewelry. Let's talk about some fun stuff. So if anybody else is here, say hello. These were also from the photo shoot at the pool house. These are these lovely, oops, this one is, there we go, wants to sit backwards. So these are from I'm Your Present, and these, aren't they cute? Because that one outfit was all like candy themed, so they look like the little Sweethearts candies. Hey Dawn, how's it going? I just thought these were so cute. And so I had this big like Betsy Johnson candy necklace. And then I had these and I had a couple bracelets. These were actually just an Amazon purchase. These were like $11. And so I got two of these just kind of cuff bracelets with little candy hearts. This is one of the like contradictions of my life is that I hate Valentine's Day with a burning passion, but I love candy hearts as like a motif. I think it's so cute. And so that's, yes, Dawn, we're excited to have you. You just ordered perfumes. Of course you did. I am getting really low. Grace, I'm going to have to bust out your code again because I am almost out of Soda Snob, which is my absolute favorite. And I'm almost out of Tarte Deco. And Tarte Deco I do like, but what is the purple one? The one that's a collab. That's like pistachio. Oh, is it Gentle Reminder? Is that the one? I love Gentle, I think it's Gentle Reminder, the purple one that's kind of pistachio. Gentle Reminder with Tarte Deco. Oh, it's so good. It is one of my favorite combos now. I love it. I wear it all the time. And I'm almost out of Tarte Deco, so I definitely have to. If you are thinking about buying some perfumes from Sniff, Grace has a code. Grace, if you want to put in the chat your code, because I think is it Grace 10? I don't know for sure, but if you want to say, or Gel Beauty 10, let us know in the chat what your code is, because if you're going to buy from Sniff's website, you might as well save a little money and use Grace's code. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to be needing those, because Soda Snob, I don't think it's my favorite in the world, but it's certainly the one that I am using. I think Dior's Addict is still my favorite of all time, but that Soda Snob, I just love it so much. This will be the second bottle that I've gone through. Those little bottles, I feel like they run out pretty quickly. Like, that's the only thing, is I wish that Sniff lasted a little bit longer, because I feel like I'm reapplying it more than I would like. I feel like the lasting power could be better, but I just love them so much that I just keep reapplying. So that's a trick. They get me. They got me, gal. And so I love Soda Snob. It's absolutely my favorite. So let's see. We've got a little green box here, and this is some earrings. And so the first ones, I just think these are cute. I love Bomb Pops, and so she had these Bomb Pops earrings, which I thought were so fun. So cute. This is from I'm Your Present, and they are so adorable. And then she had these witchy earrings that I just thought were so cute. Let me get these. I'm trying to open the clips so that I can hold them a little bit easier so you can see them. So just these fun little witchy. I think they are so cute. Isn't that fun? And then so I went back not too long ago and placed an order. So these I've had sitting here for a while. I haven't used them yet. Hey, Janet, how's it going? Now that Halloween is coming up, I've started to record content again. If you haven't seen, I finally had a new video on my channel. I put up an unboxing of my order from the Crystal Smith. If you're on Instagram, if you follow me, depending on how your algorithm works, I may have jump scared you a little bit where I'm like, jewelry. Because I'm actually an ad partner with Crystal Smith now, and so my ad has been on Instagram. I've run across it a few times, and so yeah. Ooh, Dallas, have fun while you're there. Let us know who shot JR. Sorry, I'll see myself out. But so this little witchy earring, I thought this was fun, and then I went back to her site, and she had these necklaces that are kind of odd, like they're little pearls, but then look, it's the same, oops, it's the same witch. And so I was like, how weird. I was like, that's such a fun little, and I already had the earrings. So I was like, they look a little different because of the acrylic versus like just the image. But I was like, that'll be such a cute little set for a Halloween video. have this little, because I wasn't sure about the pearls. The pearls do look a little cheap. Let's keep it 100. The pearls look a little bit cheap. At some point, I make some jewelry, so I may make a different sort of beaded chain. Because even like glass pearls would look better than and whenever it's just like a strand of these, I would rather have them separated. It doesn't really matter, but I just thought that was cute, and I liked that it matched. And so at some point, I may make myself a new chain for that. But I have those, and then there was another one of these necklaces, which was a little ghost. Look at how cute the little ghosty is. Oh, towards the middle. Can I find where it points at? Oh, isn't that cute? And that one, I got this one because there were also earrings that I was like, those are a cute little match for that. I've got some goodies. I'm so excited to show you some of these things. Some of these are a little bit quirky. They're a little bit odd, but I love them. And so then I got a couple of these. She had these, they're kind of smaller earrings, but they're the same kind of like print picture of little like monsters as lollipops. And I'm trying to get it to like focus on the jewelry in front. And so there's that with the, how cute is that? I thought that was a cute little set. If I did like an orange and purple look, focus on the jewels. So there's those. So I thought that was kind of a cute little set. And these were a little bit cheaper. These, since they're like a print image, they're not the like cut acrylic. They were a little bit cheaper. So I was like, yeah, we'll give them a try. Another thing that I ordered that I think would be kind of fun. I love stars. And so these are fun. They love to get tangled up, but a fun little group of stars I thought was really fun. Okay, they always want to sit weird. It doesn't help that I've got them just like in a box right now too. That doesn't help, but so it's kind of like this little stack of stars, and then they move and jiggle. I thought that was really cute. I do love stars, and I thought that could be, I was like, those are colors that I use for makeup all the time, so they would be great in a video at some point. Let's see. I did order another necklace because I was like, as we were looking through those, I do have that one little blue Janessa, but I don't have a big blue Janessa, and so I ordered this. Look at that. So now I have a bigger blue Janessa, so I have a couple of options for blue. And I just liked that font. I thought that was kind of weird and fun. And so we got a little Janessa necklace. And then, so we've got the stars. And then, oh, I'm so excited for this. I had to get 2 pairs of these. I'm sorry, they're so ridiculous. And these are from before my time. Or, sorry, from after my time. I was way old when these came out. So these aren't like from my childhood. These are just things that I think are cute. I thought the originals were creepy as hell. If I had been a kid, they probably would have given me nightmares. Although I probably would have wanted them anyway because they were trendy and I was a bit of an idiot. So I probably would have loved them and been like, I have to have them. But that is Furbies. Look at these cute little Furby earrings. These are so stupid, but so cute that I was like, I have to have the Furby earrings. Oh, and because the weird like Furbies that would talk to each other and all that stuff. If you watch The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, I love that show so much, and I love Titus. And when he's like at the dump, he's trying to find like a tape holder, because his tape storage, his tape tower has filled up, and he went to Best Buy and they didn't have any. And so he went to the dump to try to find one, and he finds a Furby while he's digging through the trash, and it starts talking to him, and it's like, kill me. And he looks around and then smashes it with the shovel. It's so funny. It's so funny. So Mama Champagne, funny story. I was like, I am not going to buy a Labubu. I think one of my coworkers at work is sending me a Labubu. Because I had this nightmare project that I had to work on this week, and I was really the only one that could take it, even though I'm already like super swamped because the one guy who was like processing the requests, our manager is out of the office right now, and so he's kind of managing requests as they come in, and he was at this like convention called Accelerate, and one of our team members is out on a leave, and one of our other it was like the two of us, and I had the most seniority, and it was going to this like high level person in the company, and so he was like, "Can you do this?" And I was like, "I guess I can." And so he's like, "I owe you a Labubu," because he's super into Labubus, and so I was like, "Ah ha ha," or whatever. But we'll see, because he asked for my address, so I think I am gonna get a Labubu. So we shall see. But I have these cute little Furbies. I thought these were fun, and they're very for if I do a more neutral look, and then just wait. Oh, yeah, Furbies talking in the middle of the night. That was the thing, is they would start talking, and they would start talking to each other. If you had them too near to each other, they would start talking to each other. It got really weird. Yeah, Furbies are creepy. But then she also had this set of Furbies. If I can, I don't know why clip earrings are so hard for me to open. When the clip is fresh, it just doesn't want to, open. Oh, and this one, it looks like accidentally got a little glue on it, so that's probably why it's having trouble. But these two, look, it's a little mismatched pair. So this is a little pair that she did of green and orange together. Oh my god, I love them so much. I think they're so cute. These are definitely going to have to make it into a Halloween video. I have so much Halloween content planned. I'm just hoping if I if I have to like have an emergency and just like drop off of the radar for a week, I may just have to, but I just have to get all this Halloween stuff because I have so many good plans and I have so many good little earrings. How cute are they? So we've got some Furbies. So I think that might be it from I'm Your Present. Oh no, there's one more piece from her. Because I'm Your Present is a little bit more expensive. I mean, this is all acrylic, so it's not like super expensive. This is not like the Crystal Smith, but oh, pretty girl. Sorry. We also have, look at this. I thought this was fun. This is like a sweater clip, and it's just these two diamonds with this little rhinestone chain in the middle. And I just thought that was so cute. And I thought that could also be like a fun like hair ornament. Putting, if I could, I don't know why this is so hard. The spatial is so hard. It could be like a little hair clip, or I could use it as like a sweater clip. There's a lot of options. I just thought this for a filming day would be really beautiful, and so I thought that was really cute. So now the rest should all be Femme de Bloom. Now, Femme de Bloom is really good, and she's been having some sales. A lot of these I bought because they were on like a super duper sale. And she also had a big Halloween release, because most of her earrings they're like a printed acrylic. So these are like cut acrylic. So these are pieces of acrylic that are cut and then layered and glued. So you can kind of see there's more than one layer there. And now these next ones are more like printed acrylic. So these are ones that I'm trying to see if I have any that are already loose that are around as I was organizing. Oh, I think I put them in this little bin. So let me get the bin out. So we have some goodies. And so also from the photo shoot from Femme de Bloom, I got these little Pac-Man earrings. So I think, and they're different ghosts. I just thought these were so cute. And so the little pair is little Pac-Mans with little ghosts. How cute are they? So that went with the pill popper necklace. And so these are Femme de Bloom. So Femme de Bloom's earrings run generally between like $8 and $11 a pair. And then she had a bunch of them. We're going to see a bunch of them that were on clearance for either $4 or $5 a pair, but they go together and I have a plan. So we'll get there. Let me show you a couple of the others. These are loose because I wore these in videos. So I did just have my video come out where I was unboxing the Crystal Smith. In that time, I also recorded a Get Ratchet with Me where I used the Blend Bunny Masterclass blushes with the Longing palette. And then yesterday when I had the show, if you saw the like pink and purple with turquoise look that I wore at the show, I recorded a Get Ratchet with Me of that. Let me know if you can guess what brand that is. And then I also recorded an unboxing of Don't Eat the Gum horror mystery boxes. So that's going to come out in October. That's going to be part of my Halloween content. But so a couple of these are already out and in circulation because for the unboxing, I wore these little Friday the 13th earrings. How cute are those? With the little bloody hearts and the hockey masks. I thought that was so cute. So I was like, we have to have those. And then Also, I can't remember if I wore these in the Crystal Smith video. I think I did in the earlier part. But I just thought these were so adorable because I am a Schitt's Creek fan. Schitt's Creek is one of my comfort shows. You, David. And so I got some little, hey, Dion, how's it going? Hope you're resting well from your event. So we got these little you, David, earrings from Femme de Bloom that I wore in, I think in the Crystal Smith box. You may have already seen these, or the Crystal Smith unboxing, or if not, you'll see them at the end of the Get Ratchet With Me where I use the longing palette in the masterclass, because I know I wore these at some point. So those are the ones that have already been busted out. Also from Femme de Bloom, we have these are from the Halloween. Ooh, a seafood boil. That sounds good. I had all my sweaty titty dollars from the show last night, so I decided to get myself Chinese. So since I was coming here to the office to clean and organize, I ordered Chinese and went and picked it up, and then I had dinner here, and I've just been working in the office. And here are my little Final Girl earrings, which I thought, this is cute. I don't know where it is. It's not here. I must have it probably over at the desk, or I might have actually worn it at an event. I'm trying to remember. But I have, from I'm Your Present, I have one of those cut acrylic necklaces. It's a white acrylic, and it's got red mirror on top in that drippy horror font that says Final Girl. So I thought, well, I'll get Final Girl earrings to match that. Hello, KK. How's it going? Yeah, so we have, so we'll have a little matching set where we have that Final Girl necklace and then Final Girl earrings. Also from Femme de Bloom. Let's see what else is in this box before we get to the... These I've had for a little while. I brought these along to the pool house for the photo shoot, but I didn't end up using them. And these are just a fun little set of gem earrings. Certainly going to bust those out when I record my gem videos. The gem videos are coming soon. So if you want to see my vintage gem collection, that will be coming to the channel very soon. So we have some gem earrings to wear when we film that. All right, then, of course, these I will have to wear when I record my Trapped collection video. Can we talk about how Gourmand Girls needs to slow it down? I just got that Trapped collection, and I'm super excited, but now she's already, like, teasing that she's got another Halloween collection, and Blend Bunny has their Rotten collection coming, and Bella Beauté Bar has that Dark Dreams palette for Halloween. I love that everybody is embracing Halloween, but if we could slow down, because all these releases, they're tiring me out and they are taking too much of my money. Oh, yes, everybody's saying hello. I have seen the color of the Bella Beauté bar. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. I'm very excited. We'll have to see. I don't know if I am going to buy all of them all at once, but oh, so fun. But here is, when I do the Trapped collection video, obviously I'll have to wear these because I have these beautiful Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors from Femme de Bloom. All right, let's see what else we've got from Femme de Bloom. Like I said, I went a little bit crazy, so we've got some things. Oh yeah, these I took, I don't know why I took these off the card and then put them back into the box, but these I had to convert myself because I either forgot to put that I needed clips or she missed it. And so these came as pierced earrings. So I was like, well, I have to take the pierced parts off. But I got little Stephen King. Look at that. It's The Shining. Little book cover earrings. I thought that was super cute. And so we got some little The Shining. And then the other one that I got from this little Halloween collection are these little, do you remember? Oh, sorry, I'm knocking over the little box. Do you remember these? Anybody remember these? The little cassette tapes that used to have like Halloween sounds, where it would be like screams and werewolves and all that kind of stuff. I thought those were so fun. I loved them. And so when I saw these earrings, I was like, we absolutely have to have little cassette tape earrings. Oh, so fun. So fun. All right. let's get into these. I'm going to show you the like project ones last, because I have a few more, and a lot of these are still on the card. So like I said, I just love that these are they're so fun, and she does such fun retro things, and they're like seriously like $8-9 a piece. Yes, all of these earrings are acrylic. They're like printed on acrylic. It's femdebloom.com. And then for my VHS girlies, little blockbuster earrings. How cute is that? Oh, I love these. I think they're so fun. I love when earrings dangle, and so I just now realized, I was like, okay, maybe if they're trying to look at them, maybe don't like swing them in front of the camera. But I love these. I just think that these are so fun. I loved Blockbuster. I used to love to go in there. I always had late fees. I was a mess, but I loved it. And then another, are you ready for some more nostalgia? Are you ready for some more retro? All my Gen Xers out there, do you remember Sweet Valley High? How cute is that? I loved Sweet Valley High. Well, okay. So I liked more mystery stuff. So I really love Nancy Drew. I was a big Nancy Drew fan. Hardy Boys had no time for them. I was all about the Nancy Drew. Every time they described her as strawberry blonde, I was like, I don't even know what that is, but I want it. I want it. And so I loved it. And then, so Sweet Valley High, there was one called Kidnapped. And I read it, and one of the twins, so basically, if you don't know Sweet Valley High, it's these twins, Jessica and Elizabeth Fletcher. Is that their name? It's by Francine Pascal. Fletcher, I think. But one of them gets kidnapped. And so it was more like a Nancy Drew, where one of them is being held hostage by this guy who's in love with her. And it was this whole thing. So I thought, oh, this is cool. I love this. And then I checked out another one, and none of the other Sweet Valley books were like that at all. They were all just like romancy, soap opera-y, and I just was not having it. So I was like, so I almost wish I could have found earrings of that one called Kidnapped, because that was the one that I really loved. I can't remember. Jessica Fletcher's Murder, She Wrote. So I don't know if that's actually there. But I can't remember who the twins are from Sweet. It's Jessica and Elizabeth. But I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, Blockbuster. I loved going to Blockbuster. Thanks, Dion. I do find cute things. I do love to shop. Oh, yeah, the Sweet Valley High book. I was much more of a Fear Street. They had a Fear Street one, but it was sold out, and so I didn't get the Fear Street one. The matching necklaces, blah blah. Hey, chat. Hello, Allison. How's it going? Good to see you. We are looking at fun retro earrings that I found from Femme de Bloom. Got myself a little Sweet Valley High. And Allison, if you don't recognize Allison Troy, Retro Toy Princess, she is the one that I have gone on her channel a couple of times. Oh, to do, as I'm dropping things, to do some coloring. I've got one of my coloring sheets sitting right here by my filming table. So, and I think we're going to do one in October. You might hear some fluttering because I have a fan next to me. So that... Jessica and Elizabeth Wakefield. Okay, I'll try to turn it a little bit. Maybe I took the like plugged in microphone off, hopefully, so that there would be less fan noise, but you may hear some fan noise. But so this is my Twilight in Paris fashion coloring from Allison's channel, and we're going to be doing it again in October. So we are going to coordinate some dates, and we'll let you know. I'm excited for lots of fun content in October. Then we have these lovely earrings featuring Psycho. I love Psycho. It's so good. You only hear it when I'm speaking. I have tech problems all the time, and YouTube has been on some shenanigans, so hopefully it's quite intense. Oh no. Let me turn that off. So if I turn that off, is it better, or is it something else that's causing the problem? Did that fix it? A bunny flopping his foot. Oh, it's not the fan, so it's still going. Oh no. I don't know what it could be. There's nothing else. Well, if it's not the fan, I'm turning the fan back on. YouTube is yeah, it's my heart fluttering from all of the shopping. I don't know what else it would be. I'm like looking around because I unplugged the microphone. Okay. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully we can suffer through it. And this will hopefully help take your mind off of it because look, we have the burn book from Mean Girls. Yes. It's when I move. Weird. Okay. Yeah, so there we have the burn book. Because I do love Mean Girls. I'm such a fan of Mean Girls. I don't know how anybody else felt. Hot take. I didn't really care for Mean Girls the musical. I didn't. I think, I mean, part of it may be that I'm just burnt out on everything has to be a musical now. Because I think that this like musical meat grinder that they're putting everything through and everything has to be a musical, that even if you individually listen to it and you like it, once you start hearing all of them like together, like back to back, they all sound the same. They all sound exactly the same. There's certain beats that you know they're going to hit every single time. And with I felt like with the Mean Girls one, it was even I liked it even less because I feel like when I think of musicals, the musicals that I really like, there's a lot of songs in musicals that just narrate the story. And that's kind of the point. And then there's like big standout numbers. So obviously, like if you think about Sunset Boulevard, um, As If We Never Said Goodbye is a big like moment. The final confrontation, that one at the end is a big moment. And then there's some that more, I felt like Mean Girls, the musical, it was all just like, none of the songs felt like songs. They just felt like singing narration. So I was like, this doesn't even feel like a musical. It feels like people are just singing dialogue for no reason. So I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Yeah, nobody cared about the musical. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something with maybe there's something with the speaker where it's like clipping or something. Um, The Wizard of Oz, Wicked. Wicked is coming. I'm very excited for Wicked to come in November. Oh yeah, so there we have the burn book. Let me see if I have any other ones that aren't the like final project one. Because if 80s 80s kids, if you liked 80s toys, the big franchises, I've got several sets of earrings. These were all on clearance for like $4 or $5 a pair. And so if you are like me, she does have some like strawberry shortcake, she has some jam, but she had all of the color kids from Rainbow Bright. And these were all on clearance. So this is Red Butler. Lala Orange. Canary Yellow. Patio Green. She was my favorite, obviously. And I think his name was Buddy Blue. I don't remember. The boys was less interested in. Who knew? If we'd only seen forward to the ending. So I think it's Boy Blue or Buddy Blue. And then Indigo. And Shy Violet. So we had all the color kids. And at first I was like, then I'll just have color kids. I can match any look that I want to put together. I've got all the color kids. I can do whatever. And then Angie, she had this idea, and now I'm obsessed with it because she also had like a Rainbow Bright, I can't remember if it was a mixed pair. I might have to buy 2 pairs, but like I said, for like 8 to 10 bucks. She had Rainbow Bright and she had her Sprite. Um, is he named Sprite, or are all of the little fuzzy things, are they called Sprites and they each had names? Whatever her Sprite or whatever her little pal is. So I was like, I could get mismatched earrings and have a Rainbow Bright and one of her Sprites, and then make all of these into a necklace and make it like a charm necklace in rainbow with all the color kids. And now I'm obsessed, and I absolutely am going to have to do that at some point. And then I can have a rainbow necklace and then have a rainbow braid on the ears. How cute is that? I'm super excited. So those are the ones that I was most excited about. There were lots of little fun ones, but all of these little color kids, I just think they're so cute. I'll pull up some color kids. Yeah, Angie always has the best ideas. So we have canary yellow and indigo. And the last one, once again, is Lala Orange. So that's the jewelry that I have to show you. That's all that was sitting near me, I think. Unless I missed one of these. Oh, did I open these boxes? I showed the hot dog. Oh, so I have one more thing to show you. These are from I'm Your Present. So we're jumping back to I'm Your Present. And I just thought these were so cute. And I think I've worn it on camera a couple times. You may have seen I've got a kind of gold and yellow, pale yellow acrylic necklace that says Dumb Blonde. And then I found these earrings that are a perfect color match from I'm Your Present. And they're little waffles, little heart-shaped waffles with the butter. How cute is that? So I love that I love having a little set. So I have these little like waffle earrings, and then I'm gonna have that dumb blonde. And I just think that'll be such a cute little set. So we'll just slap these on for the end of the video. There we go. So little waffles. I just thought, and it makes me think of, I mean, it does kind of remind me of Stranger Things, of course, the waffles, but also another Kimmy Schmidt reference. That's one of her, like, because she was put in the bunker when she was like 15 or whatever. So that's one of her swears is she'll say like, I'm going to make waffles out of him. And I just think it's so funny. So it reminds me of Kimmy Schmidt. I'm going to make waffles out of the Reverend. And then I just think it's funny. So there are some waffles. All right. Well, that's the live. I just wanted to come on and talk about some jewelry. Again, I'm trying to avoid thinking about the fact that tomorrow is already Monday. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to accept it. I don't think it's appropriate. I don't think it's fair. I'm not happy about it. I will be filing a complaint. Not happy that the week is already starting, but I thought I should do some cleaning and some organizing since I've painted a face in this space like twice in like the last 3 days. I was like, this is a mess, so we need to go through and clear it up. And because we're getting ready to record a bunch of content. So like I said, one video has already come out, the Crystal Smith, but I've recorded 4 new videos. I have some videos that were already recorded that I still need to edit. And we've got lots and lots of October content planned. I'm very excited for October. We're going to be doing a few Get Ratchet With Me's to kind of show off some Halloween looks. We're going to do something with the Trapped collection. We're going to unbox some horror mystery boxes. Let's see if I'll give you a little sneaky peeky if I can reach it. I've got all the mystery box stuff. Oh, as I knock stuff over. But this is one of the goodies that I got. This will be for live viewers or replay crew. This is a little sneaky peeky into one of the great items that I got from Don't Eat the Gum, their horror mystery boxes. I got this Freddy Krueger prayer candle. So if you want to see that unboxing, like I said, it'll be probably early October. Yes, Dion, that's a great, I will remember to do that. Since you're awake now, I may text you to be like, how does this work? Yes, so thank you for stopping by. And yes, don't forget that Dion and I are going to be live on my channel on Wednesday, on her channel on Thursday, and both days we are going to be doing looks with Hung Van Gogh all of our fabulous new Hung Van Gogh products. I've got, I just happened to grab one of the blushes, but yeah, so I have to decide on 2 looks with Hung Van Gogh. Oh, I've got the palettes right here. So I think, yeah, definitely green. And then we've got the orange. Dion and I did an unboxing last week, or not an unboxing, but a haul. So if you have not been over to Dion's channel, make sure you subscribe. I think everybody here is all like the familiar people, so everybody's probably already subscribed. But if there are any lurkers that haven't said hi, that are not subscribed to Dion, make sure you subscribe. But we did a haul where we talked about our Hung Van Gogh orders. And yeah, so we'll be doing a look on my channel on Wednesday, on Dion's channel on Thursday. Dion also has a live on Monday and maybe on Tuesday. Yes, I want more of his blushes already too. I'm already like, oh, these blushes are so good. I've put together a list for when my next kind of bonus time at work is right around, it ends up being timed really well because it's right around like the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. And so when my next bonus comes, I may end up with a little bit more Hung Van Gogh. We'll see. I've started making a list of things I'm looking at, and then once we do these 2 looks, the swatching went great. The swatches were beautiful. And so we'll see, but I may end up with a couple more of the palettes, a couple more blushes, maybe a bronzer, who knows. But yeah, so don't forget to check out the lives on my channel on Wednesday and Dion's channel on Thursday, where we do looks with those. I will make sure I go in and schedule it. If you haven't already, go check out my Crystal Smith unboxing. I was very excited at the show. I had 2 separate people come up to me and tell me that after they saw my ad on Instagram, they ordered mystery boxes. And I was chatting with the owner of Crystal Smith, because sometimes people will just be like, "Oh, I loved your ad. Yeah, I totally ordered," or whatever. And then he's like, "Well, what are their names?" And they said, "These are their names," and they had ordered. So I'm an influencer now. I'm officially an influencer. I'm a fancy spokesmodel lady. I knew that watching all that Star Search as a kid would pay off. And so, yes, very excited. And sometime, I guess in November, I was like, oh, tune in next month. I forgot that the mystery boxes, it takes a month for him to make them. So I ordered some mystery boxes, and the mystery boxes close midnight on October 2nd. And then on October 3rd, on Facebook and Instagram, he does a live where he reveals what everybody's getting, because he uses like a randomizer and then assigns, because like 70-ish% of people get a jewelry item, 30-ish% of people get a gift card, and what the jewelry items are, he randomizes all of that and then has his like partner put them into a little thing so he can reveal it, and even he's surprised. So then he puts it on Facebook and Instagram live on October 3rd. So if you're interested in a mystery box with the Crystal Smith, make sure you get in and do that before October 2nd is over, midnight October 2nd, and make sure you watch my last video. I keep pointing down. I keep thinking when I'm live on Facebook, I used to go live on Facebook all the time, and I would always point down because it's like below me on the wall. But if you go to my previous video, it's the unboxing of the Sunken Treasures collection. I wore them at the show. They looked beautiful. They were perfect. So yeah, very excited. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Let me see if I can remember my intro. I've been so out of practice with all of this, but thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed looking at all of these fabulous jewelry pieces. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, especially if you are a replay crew. If you see this, go ahead and leave me some thoughts down in the comments. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Just tell me that you appreciated it, or if you think I am just a capitalist monster and I should be stopped, then go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. I try really hard, and we're going to try to get back on the train of getting you 1 video a week. And if you're lucky, very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, live-orific. Sometimes those are hard to think of. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website. I need to get a little scroll that I can unfurl when I do this in lives. JanessaJ.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you. Let's see if I missed anything in the chat. I think I'm all caught up. I hope I didn't miss anything. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed, and until I see you again, Bye. All right, and then, oh, then there's always the awkwardness of turning it off. Okay, bye.